It's your boy Joe back at it again. CodingPhase.com. Your boy is back and I done did it again. Alright guys, so I apologize for the light, first of all. But you could hear my audio clear, right? Alright, so anyways, let's get into this. Last night somebody brought this up about Eli the computer guy quitting his channel. And at the same time, it's sad and not sad at the same time. Basically, there's some things that I want you guys to check out his website, failednormal.com. Free promo for Eli the computer guy. Basically, so he's saying that he's leaving YouTube, but I don't think he's leaving YouTube. What he's doing is he's putting content first on his website and then doing it later on, like releasing it later on YouTube, which is something that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm creating better content on my own website and then releasing it later on YouTube, like once a week. Whatever content I have on my website, I might release it like once a week or something like that. Certain tutorials, I'm keeping it directly straight on my website. It's never leaving out of there, only for the people that are registered to the website, right? Now, what I wanted to do is talk about some things that he said about the algorithm and the way how YouTube is been working lately. The whole algorithm is about what titles you have, and like, let's say an example, somebody comes in and they watch a video for Jake Paul, and then I talk about Jake Paul on my video and it's on the title. Then now, because you watch Jake Paul's video, now you're gonna come to my channel and you're gonna get to see my video as a recommended video next, right? Now, when you come in and you create content that's completely different than what everybody else is doing, it's like the herd of people, it's like when I come in and I don't do a top 5 video, top 10 video, same programming languages. When I don't do that, I don't get no new subscribers. And I told you guys from a little while ago, that's one of the reasons why I was frustrated with YouTube. But at the same time, I'm not going to quit YouTube because of it, because YouTube is a platform that if YouTube wasn't there, a lot of people wouldn't find my website or my channel or anything without the YouTube, right? Without YouTube basically sending people to me, without other people who create content sending that traffic to me, right? Nobody will find me. And it's the same thing as Eli the computer guy. If Eli the computer guy had a website by himself and he was trying to promote his videos, nobody's going to find him, period, at all. Unless he's still on YouTube and saying, hey guys, go check me out over there when I'm really releasing the videos every single day. Every videos that you see here on YouTube are pre-recorded and are actually old. If you tell people that, then they're gonna follow, right? But let's be honest. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Eli the computer guy's channel has been very still for a long time. Like, I remember looking at his channel when I was in IT, right? When I used to work as an IT, literally. Like, that was a long time ago. That was like 2012, 2011. I remember looking at his channel. Since then, his channel has been going down. He hasn't evolved. He hasn't done anything like that's different. He's still doing videos, and not to knock him, he's still doing videos on his basement, and he's doing videos in his his canoe, whatever whatever you want to call it. Like, he's doing videos that in reality are boring. He's not coming out with something new. I don't feel like he's investing on his channel. And let's be honest, one of the people that got paid the best out of every other person that is in either tech or web development or anything that has to do with technology, one of the people that got paid the best was Eli the computer guy, because he was one of the first. So no matter what, Eli the computer guy was getting a whole bunch of views constantly, a bunch of subscribers constantly. And it's the same thing as a lot of other YouTubers here who are touching 100,000, about to touch 100,000, or above 100,000. Their channels in reality are going down because now smaller channels are getting more views. Smaller channels are popping up and showing that they have better content than them. You know, it's no longer, they can no longer rely on the fact that they were here first. And like, this is a big problem that all these other older developers and tech guys, whatever you want to call it, anybody in the tech industry that's doing YouTube, this is the problem that they have. None of these guys like to collaborate. That's number one. None of them like to collaborate. Even probably, I don't know, 95% of everybody on YouTube that does tech does not like to collaborate, because in their head is like, you know, somebody's gonna steal their views, somebody's gonna steal their thing. It's like, hey dummy, the way how YouTube works is, if I put you on my video, people follow you, and then from there, now we're in the algorithm. Now we both get to be put on each other's basically recommended, you know, videos and shit. You know what I mean? So none of these guys like to collaborate, right? Of course, you know, I understand sometimes there's people who are here who are snakes on YouTube. Yes, there are people who are snakes on YouTube and like to come in and steal your ideas, steal what you're doing, and pretty much mess up your whole business, right? Because you got to think about this YouTube as a business. You can't come in here like kumbaya and try to be friends with everybody, and you guys have seen that, right? But at the same time, man, do I feel sorry for Eli the Computer Guy? Nah, I don't. You know who I will feel sorry for if like something like this will happen to? Somebody like Dev Tips, somebody like Learn Code Academy, somebody like Level Up Tuts. Those guys are really legit. They come out with brand new topics, brand new tutorials, brand new things constantly, right? They're always coming out with new topics. They're reinventing themselves. They invest into their channel. They create new intros. They create new animations. They create, you know, they invest into their own cameras. Like, they do a lot. Eli the Computer Guy got a lot of money over this last 8 years. What happened, right? I wouldn't be surprised he got himself into debt. I wouldn't be surprised. Meaning, like, in his head, he was probably thinking, oh, my channel is going to keep on growing, and I'm going to continue making even more money and more money and more money. So I'm almost 100% sure he got himself in debt with a lot of things, probably thinking in his head that his channel was going to keep on making money like that. He never thought about creating his own website and, like, somehow, you know, even affiliate marketing. Like, he could have been selling, like, let's say laptops or whatever, cameras, whatever, anything that he uses. He could have put that on his description and say, hey guys, if you want to have the same equipment as me, or you want to have the same laptop as me, here's a link to it. That's all he had to do. Like, YouTube is not supposed to be a place where you come in and you think like, hey, I'm gonna make 30 grand a month every single year, you know. Like, no, you knew this thing was gonna go down at some point, because the algorithm is Google. They switch the algorithm all the time. They always trying to figure out what's the best way. You know, people like Eli the Computer Guy, they relied on the fact that they were one of the first people doing this. And times is hard now. Times is hard. Times is hard for me. I can't even curse. Every time that I curse, my video automatically earns nothing, which is fine. I'm not here looking to become a millionaire off of YouTube. Your business model is wrong. You don't know what you were doing, Eli the Computer Guy. Let's be honest. You didn't know what you was doing. You're telling me with all the views that you got, all the subscribers that you got, you're telling me out of all of the subscribers, which is something that I tell people, 80 to 95% of all these YouTubers that do tech, none of the subscribers that they have are loyal. Why? Because they create general topics. They have no personality. People are not interested in them. They look for them for an answer. It's like, you know, It's like you go to Wikipedia. You don't care who's the guy that's writing the thing on Wikipedia. You just go there to get your information and you're gone and you never come back to it. You might come back a month later. So it's like you use the subscribe button as like a bookmark. You know, you basically bookmark their channel. You're like, okay, this guy has tutorials. I'll come back one day. You never come back to it. You know what I mean? Like these guys, they got 800,000 subscribers, a million subscribers. They got 100,000 subscribers. They got 70-something thousand subscribers. When they drop a video, they get like 1% of the people to watch them. That means nobody there is loyal, right? When I drop a video, I could pretty much say at least 20 to 30% of the people come in and watch the video on the first day. And then from there, it keeps growing. As people come back to YouTube, they go back to the channel and they see my videos there. And they usually what people do, and a lot of you guys can speak on it, y'all watch one video and then y'all keep watching other ones by me, right? Most of these people, they're not doing, when they come to Eli the Computer Guy's videos, nobody's doing that. Nobody's watching his videos back to back. Number one, because he tried to do a scheme. This is a big scheme that people don't understand how YouTube is. Let's say right now, you know, when I do my live videos, those are my most profitable videos. But of course, because I curse so much, I don't get nothing out of it, right? And that's fine, because my channel is supposed to be real. I'm not supposed to be censored by YouTube. I don't care about those, you know, $10, $20 that I could earn. But Eli the Computer Guy, his CPM is so high, and he used to get so many good commercials on his channel that every time that he would drop a video, and his videos are usually half an hour to an hour or even longer than that sometimes, every single day, he probably made like $300, $400 or even more a day. So what are we supposed to do? You know, and that's like on one video. We're not talking about like 20, 30 videos. We're talking about one video. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, cry for Eli the Computer Guy because his scheme is over? And no, like, bro, just reinvent your channel. You have all those subscribers. Pretty much, if you create good content, people are gonna come back to you. You have to show who you are. Nobody cares about just technology. Like, people are not gonna come back to that. They're gonna use you as Wikipedia. You're gonna be the Wikipedia guy. Whenever they want to search something technical, they find your channel. Like, okay, I'll watch this guy. But they're not there going to your channel every single day. A lot of these guys, they think this is YouTube is like something to be like super technical and this and that. And like, even like what's this guy's name? And not saying nothing bad about him, but Function, his channel, like, he needs to do something else besides just technical videos. Because the problem with that is that won't let you grow. You gotta create. He has like a lot of ideas. He I think he studied theater or something like that, or film. So he has a knowledge and a background on how to make really good videos and entertaining videos. He should focus on that. Make your technical videos and also make videos that people are going to come back to it, which is something where, to be honest, out of all of the tech developers, or whatever you want to call it, tech guys, IT developers or freaking programmers, I could say I'm the pioneer. I'm like literally the pioneer of this, of coming in here, talk about technical things, but at the same time not be like so technical that people are gonna be like, oh, I'll watch this whenever I need it. No, people will come here and they watch all my videos. My view rate is amazing. Like, people freaking, the last, you know, the way how people leave the videos is usually at 80-90% of the whole video. That's amazing. A lot of these guys, they get only like a 10% view rate, 20% view rate. People watch all my videos like almost to the end, like literally, for a reason, because they're not bored. They're not, you know, I keep this thing you know, saucy. I give you the sauce. I give you something good, something that you could be, you know, entertained and at the same time learn something and not be bored. Just because this thing, we work in the tech industry, doesn't need to be completely technical. This is YouTube. This is not a school. This is not going to a university. This is not for that. Have you guys noticed that when they do those conferences, they barely got like 1,000 views? You know, like, you know, when they do videos of like conferences, right? Like, let's say React Conf, or like, let's say one of those videos, probably React Conf get more views. But like, let's say Con Freaks, or, you know, JavaScript conference in Europe, or whatever you want to call it, right? It's a million conferences every single day. Why do you think that there's never any views on that? Not because people are not interested in those topics. It's because those topics are just plain technical. I mean, there's no story to it. There's no information. I mean, there's information, but this is made in a way where people are like showing you a slideshow. They're showing you, you know, this is what React is. This is what, you know, a component, and this and that. That's a technical thing. This is YouTube. This is not made to become, you know, to have videos that are extremely technical. You know, it's like you have your website for that. You have your documentations for that. You know what I mean? Like, this is YouTube. People lose interest on that, right? So, I mean, for this whole topic, like going back to Eli, do I feel sorry about Eli the computer guy leaving YouTube? No. Nobody was watching his channel for a long time. He knows it. He was living off the fact that he was here before everybody. Cry me a river, bro. Like, it's time for you to just call it a day, reinvent yourself. Like, if you can't handle it, I'll buy your channel. I'll buy your channel. I'll throw a couple of $1,000 on you. You know what I mean? I'll buy your channel. I'll buy all the subscribers that you have and show you how to make how to make that work. Because the audience is there. People have basically signed up to say, hey, I want to have this type of content, but you can't keep their attention. You can't keep them coming back. Your topics are not good. That's the reality of things, right? And it's not that I don't like Eli the computer guy. It's just that, bro, like, how long did you think that you was gonna be able to be riding the wave? Like, just because you was here for a long time, it was time for you to invest into your channel. You're telling me that you, with all the money that you made, you telling me that you couldn't go and rent out a studio and be like, hey, let me take it to the next level. Look what's this guy's, Linus the not Linus the computer guy, but Linus and those guys, what they've done. Look at Linus' first video. It was like in like a closet. How come they invest so much money into their thing? It's like, what's this guy's name? MKBHD or some shit like that. Marcus, whatever. The little black kid. He's nice. He invests into his channel. He invests so much that he got his own studio to record. He got legit stuff. You're telling me that you could have gone on that route and creative reviews, because that's what your channel was about too. You had technical stuff, you had tutorials, you had reviews on certain technologies, reviews on certain hardware. You're telling me that you couldn't do that? Bro, I'll be honest, you was just lazy with it. That's what happened. When you're lazy with it and you just like, okay, that's like if I'm right now I only have 8,000 subscribers, right? But for some reason, my subscribers, right, are more loyal than yours, that you have almost 1 million subscribers, or you got more than 1 million subscribers, right? Why is that? And I only have 8,000. On your video, you said that you created your website. Only 150 people signed up for your website. What is it that you're giving them for them to sign up? Only 150 people signed up. I created my website and I have 8,000 people. Out of those 8,000 people, over 900 people signed up to my website. Can somebody answer that for me? Like, why is that? You know what I mean? Like, you haven't been giving them good quality videos. You've been basically riding the wave of YouTube giving you a whole bunch of views and a bunch of subscribers over the years. You didn't invest into your channel, and this is what happens. That simple. I wish you nothing but the best, but there's got to be a lesson for everybody here on YouTube, right? And I call myself the pioneer of this, coming into YouTube as a tech, like, you know, in the tech industry. I'm really a developer, but in the tech industry, coming in with a different personality, coming in being myself, not being a robot just in front of a camera, like, hey, okay, I'm just gonna talk about technical stuff on the technical channel. No, you gotta be a real person. YouTube is about coming in here and people feeling you and people liking your topics. If your channel is just gonna be about technical opinions and that's it, your channel's not gonna do good. Because nobody, I can't imagine myself sitting down and be like, hey, I want to read a documentation every single day. And that's what you guys are basically releasing, right? Y'all releasing documentations, but in videos. Just talk about technical topics every single day. Not even the nerdiest of nerd in the world is going to sit down for that every single day. Like, they already work in the industry, or they're already in school. Like, why would they want to sit down constantly and just listen to somebody give them a documentation? You know what I mean? Of a topic, a hardware, whatever it is. Like, if I want documentation, I'll look at the documentation. You know what I mean? Break things down for people to be easier and be entertaining. This is what YouTube is about. And I already said it from the beginning. I'm the pioneer of this because nobody else has done this. Everybody else is either a robot. Before me, everybody was a robot. Nobody was coming in here and dropping who they were. They were just like, this is what an IT developer, this is what an IT does. This is what function is. Old monotone, looking like a robot. Bro, loosen up. You know, do a little Harlem shake. Do the little Uzi real quick. Like, loosen up, man. Y'all got to stick up there, man. Let that shit go. You know, lube it up and take it out. Because it's time. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for the new bloods to come in. So, y'all ain't coming out with cool content. Y'all ain't creating, you know, pretty cool stuff. And this is to all the old timers. All the guys that are been here for over 2-3 years. Your time is up. Let's be honest. Your time is up. You guys are not investing into your channels. Y'all doing the same things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like, look at Chris Sean. Look what I did. Look what, you know, a couple of people have done here. Like, we invested into cameras. We invested into microphones. We invested into making the channels better. Like, this is what we do. What have you guys been doing? And you guys been getting a lot of money, and you guys don't even give nothing back to nobody, which is something that I still don't understand. Most of the people that go and watch your videos are like from India and, like, you know, Philippines or South America, and you're telling me you don't have one gift, you know, one giveaway or give something back. You can't just be pocketing, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in your pocket to make videos on YouTube, and you expect people to cry a river for you? Nah, bro. Nobody's going to do that. You know what I mean? I came into this game giving stuff to people with less than 300 subscribers, paying $300 when I wasn't even making $300 on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I'm still currently, even after 8 months, what I make on YouTube is $800 from the views. Now, everything else that's aside of YouTube, yeah, I make a little something more than that, but I'm not here depending on YouTube. which is where all of you guys messed up. Y'all think it's like, oh yeah, I'm like the #1 guy that is on YouTube and YouTube's gonna continue sending me traffic. Nah, bro. Reinvent yourself. Take some time. Take some time off. Invest into your business. If you want to take this as a business, invest into it. Come on, bro. How many videos are you gonna be doing on your basement? You telling me you can't afford to rent a studio? You live in a cheap state. You know what I mean? Like, you live in a cheap state. I live in New York City. Like, I can't rent a studio yet. And I only got 8,000 subscribers right now, right? But you're telling me with fucking 1 million subscribers and you can't rent a studio, a decent loft where you can make it into a studio? You telling me you can't invest $20,000, $30,000 out of those money that you're making every single month? If your channel falls off, that's your fault. All right, I'm out of here. It's your boy Joe, CodingPhase.com, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my website. This is just for all the old timers here on YouTube. This is just a message to them, like, bro, like, step your game up. Invest into this. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, man. Then you wonder why YouTube is dropping you and, like, you're not getting views. Because you can't ride that wave no more. You can't say, hey, I was the first one here, so YouTube is supposed to give me views. Nah, bro, your content is not that good right now. This is your boy Joe back at it again. I done did it again, man. I came up with this new course, HyperApp.js course. Guys, if you want the full course and you don't want to wait for the videos on YouTube, make sure you go to the website. You know, CodingPhase.com is going to bring you here to the store. There's going to be a whole bunch of courses. Of course, you could just sign up for the Get All Access Pass. And yeah, whenever you use the description below and you use the link through there, guys, you're going to get 50% off. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bow.